Good morning, guys. Today we are going to go over how we actually get saltwater fish in, because a lot of you have been interested about the process of doing such. As you can see, it is very early in the morning on Wednesday morning here at the OSA. This process starts on Friday, basically. I go through and inventory the tanks, write down a wish list of what we want to get, because it's iffy on availability of stuff now. We're getting about 50% of what we request. The rest of the stuff is fill-ins. Second part is we go through this book, and if you guys have requested any fish, they go on the list as well, and hopefully they come in. The next part is I submit the list to our contact out in Los Angeles. He then books 2 airplanes. Why 2? In case one gets canceled, we have the other one as a backup flight. Because having these guys boxed up and not having a plane to ship them on is a bad thing. If that happens, you basically have to take them back to the wholesalers, unbag them, put them back in the tanks, and try to schedule a later flight. And that's just not good for anybody. So we have a backup plan just in case that happens. On Tuesdays, our contact out in LA goes out to all the distributors. He handpicks the best fish there are, the healthiest ones, the fattest ones, and makes sure they're eating. He gets them bagged up, gets them to the airport. They leave Los Angeles around 11 p.m., sometimes midnight. That's when I get the confirmation that they left, which is usually 2, 3 in the morning. So my day starts on a Wednesday, usually around 2 or 3 a.m. We get here around 8 a.m. Danny and Amy today are going to be going up to Logan to pick the fish up. Once they get back with the fish, we're going to show you the unboxing process.
Oh, you want me to say something?
Are we going to go get fish?
We're going to get a lot of fish.
How many fish are we going to get?
I don't know how many fish. Whatever Ernie ordered.
It's too early for this.
Alright, now we've got our boxes of fish. Time to head back to the store to Ernie. We're stuck in traffic. Again. Except the first time?
No.
Huh?
It's not the first time.
Not the first time.
This is the raw Massachusetts traffic experience that you all get to witness with us.
All right, guys, it is 1 o'clock. The fish are here. We're gonna unload them and start unboxing them in a few minutes. It's winter, so they're all packed with heat packs. We check the temperature of every box, write it down, and we give that to our distributor so he knows if he's putting the right amount of heat packs in or not. In the summer, these would be cold packs. Same rule goes in the summer. Want to make sure the fish are not getting too hot or too cold. We're aiming for anywhere in between 72 and 78 degrees. We also check the salinity of each box before we start unpacking them. You'll notice there's a bunch of different bins. They come from usually 3 to 4 different wholesalers, and the wholesalers all have different salinities, so we want to keep the same fish in the same salinity so they acclimate properly. Now when we start, if I just opened up the first bag and put the fish in the barrel, there's not going to be enough water for the fish to swim in. So in the beginning, we put the bigger bags in there unopened to take up water volume, and then we'll start opening the smaller bags. Then we'll open the bigger bags, and that way the fish are always in the proper level of water. Buy a lot of fish from us, you know you get a cooler with you to take them home to keep them at the proper temperature. This is where all those coolers come from. That can go out on the floor. Box 1 is done, 19 to go. We want to get these guys out of the bags as soon as possible. They've only been in there for about 13 hours, which is the advantage of getting them from LA, because ammonia builds up in the bags and also the pH can drop drastically. So we run air stones in the bins to help get the pH up. And we put alpha in here with them to neutralize any ammonia because they're probably going to be in these buckets for about 2 hours. Also, while Amy and Danny were picking the fish up, me and Eli did a 50% water change on the fish system. Eli adjusted the copper levels. We run therapeutic copper in there. And we did a full fish inventory so we know what's actually still here. So that's fish order day. A lot of different stuff gets done. Just trying to fill you guys in on everything that happens before you see the fish swimming in the tank for you to purchase and take home with you. It's almost like Christmas when you unpack fish like this. I haven't seen a majestic in quite a while. Beautiful, beautiful angelfish. An enormous marine beta. We haven't had these guys in quite a while either. One reason we really like going this route is, I don't know if you have seen fish come in before, but the size of these bags is probably 3 to 4 times the size they normally are. Fish come in very happy when they got a bigger bag to swim in. A lot of you guys might be wondering how I'm getting away with putting so many different species of fish together in this bucket. The advantage of the buckets when we're acclimating is it's dark. The fish are still disoriented from getting shipped. And there's absolutely nothing in the bucket except them, so there's no territories to establish. If we push this to 5-6 hours, it would probably be an issue. But in the hour to 2, they're gonna be in there. Very rarely is there an issue. If there is, we keep an eye on them and we move them out. But normally everything is good. This might be the rarest fish I have ever unboxed before. It's called a Japanese big eye. 31 years in this hobby, I have never personally seen one. It's a pretty awesome looking fish. You never know what you're gonna pull out of these boxes. You just never know. That's a puff. Doggy.
Dog.
All right, everybody is drip acclimating. These guys will be good to go for you guys tomorrow. I'd have Danny stick around, but it's gonna take about 2 hours at least, and then it's gonna take me and Eli another probably 2 hours to get them all put away, and he's had a long day already. We take the sliding doors off just to make it easier to put the fish away, and that's why the doors aren't on there. But taking you guys through most of the process already. Once these guys are in the tanks, I'm going to feed them food. Frozen food. It's medicated with Focus, Canaplex, and Metroplex, Vitachem, and also there's a little bit of Garlic Guard in there just to entice them to get eating. We'll get them all nice, fat, chunky, and eating for you, and they should be available tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.